My great-great-grandfather homesteaded here. Relayed it down to my great-grandfather and then to my grandparents down in Georgia. And we were all very competitive. You know, the sports helped sculpt us to who we are today, but showing livestock really sculpted us as a family. We didn't take family vacations. We went to livestock shows, or else we were home on the ranch working cows. Child Protective Services would probably frown upon how young we started at work.
I was born right here. 2 sisters. I was the middle. You know, we only had 1 bicycle to share. We used to let a couple of milk cows run in the yard here. I come out of the house and Norma wanted to ride the bicycle. Well, I wanted it. So I got on and she took after me running to get the bicycle. And I run across one of those cow pies and spun the wheels, and I looked back and it put a strip of manure right up from... That was the funniest thing. That was back when things were tough. So Dad come up there and brought a stick. He'd crack me a little across the butt, you know, and that's how they trained kids years ago.
My name was supposed to have been George because I was supposed to have been a boy, but that didn't work out well. But my dad kind of made me his hired man. I met Don in 1961.
I didn't want to go to high school, and my dad did force me. All I wanted to do was farm.
Dad thought, you know, he was a farmer. That probably would have been a good fit. We weren't married very long, and he was in the guards, and his guard unit got called up.
We lived out at Fort Carson, Colorado, and we rented a little house out there, a trailer house, and it was smaller than what our camper is. That's what we lived in the first year of marriage.
Don was a cook, and he cooked one day and was off 2. And then if he got a long weekend, sometimes we'd come home. I don't think he was supposed to do that. I think if he'd got caught, he'd have been AWOL, but we did it anyway. And he'd come home to help hay or to do, you know, work on the farm.
Her dad had arthritis bad, and she was the one that helped do all the farming. So when she come here, she was used to it, knew what to do, and probably a little different brand of tractors and stuff, but this neighbor out here across the road, I always got along with him good when I was a kid. So he asked me if I wanted 2 quarters there. And I mean, I wasn't smart. It was just pure luck. Be good to your neighbors, you never know.
Watching Grandpa and his selection process, it was a little complex right away because all numbers. And to me, that just looked like a very complex algebra class. And I wasn't ever good at algebra. You can ask any one of my family or friends. We go by a list of checking multiple boxes. We balance it off of performance and EPDs and their genetic makeup, but we also take it and match it up to a phenotype product. You know, the thing that really pushes us, sale day don't just end on sale day. We follow up with our customers. We want to know how them calves came across the scales coming off the cow. We want to know how the bull did. We treat them like family, and they need to know and be confident knowing that they're dealing with family.
What do you think about turning 100?
Turning 100?
Yeah, you guys are receiving a Century Award.
Oh, you mean the life? I thought you meant my age.
No.
I was gonna say, I don't know what to think if I got that far.
It's real important to Don. The cattle are his first and foremost. And to think that it's been here 100 years is just real special. If Don's grandpa and his dad could see that, they would just be thrilled.
I'm just thankful that got some people that are interested in what we started to carry it on.
There's a lot of times of struggle, family feuds like everybody, and there's a lot of times, you know, of up and down markets, and you going in at the end of the day scratching your head, you know, are we gonna make it this year? The will to work and not give up. God bless everybody that's above me generation-wise. Hopefully we're gonna go for another 100 years.